Hi Minna, this is the Mr. Matt with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today it's a different video. As you know, we have the news, the very sad news of Akira Toriyama Sensei passing. This is a very sad day for all Dragon Ball fans around the world. It was really crazy to see the tributes that you could see in different area of of politics, from the president of France, Emmanuel Macron, um, making a tweet um, about Akira Toriyama. Everyone in the football, for example, I'm a soccer fan, for those that call it soccer, so football from us Europeans. A lot of players, a lot of clubs doing a lot of tributes to Akira Toriyama. It's really crazy to see that. For example, I was talking with my family about the fact that for me it was the first time that someone that died and I didn't know personally, but it was tough. It was like the feeling of someone I almost knew because of his work. Dragon Ball has been like an essential part of my life. To be honest, this is something that I'm not sure if even Star Wars came. It's a very far away second in terms of a franchise, of a creation that feels like so important to me. But Dragon Ball, without a doubt, has been with me. I'm not sure. So I started to see the OG Dragon Ball when I was in France. At the time, I should have been, I don't know, I was like 8 or 9 years old, and it was like unbelievable. The first time I saw Dragon Ball, the first episode, when we were presented to Bulma, when we saw Son Goku, it was like, whoa, what is this? It felt so different, it felt so fresh, it felt so alive, so different from everything that we had in terms of cartoons, in terms of everything that I saw on TV. And so I never let go of Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball has been a very important part of my life all that time. And then, talking about Dokkan, the first time that I played Dokkan, it was my son. So it was like around, I think, like almost 6 years ago. So now he's 12, so he had at the time 6. And to be honest, the first time he showed me the game, I was like, oof, the graphics seems, the the animation, the didn't felt like very special. They didn't felt like very good, and I was like looking at bubbles, and I was like, what the hell? What is this? And he was showing me, Dad, this is so cool. At the time we were starting to see Dragon Ball together, and he said, look, Dad, this is what you like. And to be honest, the first time I saw that, I was like, no, I'm sorry, I don't have time to play a game on the mobile. It makes no sense at all. I'm sorry, I don't have time. I have so much work. I struggle to play one game per year. I struggle to find like 40 to 50 hours per year to play a game. I'm not going to put any type of work, any type of time in a mobile. In my opinion, it make no sense at all. Then I remember he showed me I think it was like the animation of Int Gogeta, and Gogeta has always been my favorite character. And at the time I felt, oh, okay, this one is a little bit better. Not good, it's a little bit better. And so at the time it was like what convinced me to try it. And then came the 3rd anniversary. And at the time I thought, although it was pixelated, I thought that the animations of the 3rd anniversary, they felt different, they felt good, they felt interesting. And so I tried it. Then I remember that it was UI Goku into UI Goku, and at that time I felt the animation was good. Obviously, once again, nowadays it felt like not good at all. But at the time, the transformation, the turning into MUI Goku, and so on. So it started to grow on me. I even recall that at a time when I understood that it took me a lot of time, for example, to understand that you had your leadership and that the friend increased the results of your leadership. At the time I thought, okay, I choose my leader, I choose my team, whatever, and then whatever character I like that fits that leadership, and then the friend, it's whatever, it's if it's a strong unit that I don't have, let's go. And it took me a lot of time to understand that. Also, although my degree is in mathematics, even the fact that I took me some time to understand rotations, how to set up your rotation and so on, and even at a point I was trying to see, oh, but there's cards that work together, they link. And he was like, oh, but I'm not going to take the time to understand which card links with which one. No, I don't want to spend that time. So it was really, at the beginning, it was like really strange. I started to see some videos of YouTubers at the time, and I understood that there was a JP game that they had news. They had news before we got in global, and so it was like the way I did it at the time. So my son had an account in his tablet. It was not his tablet, it was my tablet, that we only share him with a couple of activities that he could do on the tablet, and one of them was Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And at that time I installed the game in my phone, and we started doing summoning together. For example, we don't call them summoning, we call them Kamehame. It's obvious why. For some odd reason, when he presented to me the game, he said that the stones that you need to summon were Breakens. I'm not sure why. I don't know where the name came from, but he called that Breakens, and it sticked until today. When we discuss how many Breakens we have to do summons, to do Kamehame. So that's the way we have been doing some videos together about Dragon Ball. He has his own channel of Fortnite, and sometimes he do. And it was him to convince me to say, look, Dad, you play Dokkan every day. Why don't you do a video about you playing, about you having fun with the game, and I can help you on the editing side of the video. And I said, well, why not? Let me start, and I started at the beginning of this year. And today, as we had this news, this so recent news of the passing of Akira Toriyama Sensei, it was like I had a surprise that I'm going to talk about it. Maybe if you saw the thumbnail, you already know what this video is all about. But it's obviously a lot more than just that. But one very interesting thing when you talk about Dragon Ball and about Akira Toriyama is that, for example, if I ask my parents, do you know who is Akira Toriyama? I'm not sure they would know. And there's a lot of people in the world that do not know the name Akira Toriyama. But you just try to say Son Goku, you just try to say Dragon Ball, you just try to say Kamehameha. You don't have to say it. You do the gesture of Kamehameha, and I'm pretty sure that almost everyone in the world, obviously not everyone in the world, there are people that they don't even have food, let alone to have the chance to watch a TV. But if you have been in some way or fashion seeing TV in the past 10 years, I'm pretty sure that the possibility that I came near to you and I do the Kamehameha pose, even maybe the fusion pose, and you will know what we are talking about. You will know what this is all about. And that's a legacy like there are not a lot of legacy like that. And that's why we should be very grateful to Akira Toriyama about his works, about the way he changed Japanese manga, he changed animations, and he changed, in my opinion, even storytelling. Even storytelling was changed at that moment. I'm not sure if you have that notion, but a lot of the time when we were watching cartoon at that time, it was really like a very similar structure. In each episode you have like a new bad guys, then the good guys would struggle a little bit, then they will beat him, but then that bad guys would get bigger, and then they have to get bigger to beat him. And it was like, like always, almost episode from episode, the exact same structure. Then comes Akira Toriyama with fights that last for multiple episodes, character developing, the growing of Son Goku, the Super Saiyan, the like I mentioned on my video about when I knew about the death of Akira Toriyama. One thing that I feel that is totally different from what you, even today, sometimes you see that the goods are very good, the good are perfect, the heroes are unbelievably perfect, just qualities, and then the villains are all evil. And no, in Dragon Ball you could see that Master Roshi he has a problem with girls. Krillin at some point was jealous about the strength of Son Goku. Son Goku was ready to do anything to get stronger. He was not that smart. You know how funny it was about the way that Son Goku is not that smart. He's very naive at the beginning, and it's so cool the way that Bulma used Son Goku to get to the Dragon Ball. And then you got Piccolo, that is the devil, and then by connecting with Son Gohan, he transforms into a person that is one of the best friend, one of that sacrificed himself to save Son Gohan. Then you have Vegeta, that is the pride Saiyan that wants to be the best, and he came to Earth to destroy it. And then, although he struggled with that problem of wanting to be the best, wanting to be number one, even when he got into Majin Vegeta, one of the perfect moment that captured what Akira Toriyama is all about. That, okay, now I am good, but I have my problems. I'm still struggling because I want to be the best, and if I have to be evil again to get there, and there's the door, and I'm crazy about beating Kakarot, so I want to do it. And it feels so human. You know it feels so real. It feels like those are real persons, not like stereotypes that are perfect or all evil. So guys, I was talking all of this to do the introduction about something that I realized yesterday. So this is like I mentioned, I've been playing this game for 2,164 days, most of them with consecutive logins. So at the beginning I might have skipped a couple of days, but then from that point on I logged in every day. So this game means a lot to me, and as you can see on the top, I am rank 998. And yesterday I just realized that, and I say, look, I'm going to go to rank 999. It took a lot of times, it took a lot of years to do so, and I decided, look, let me do that on video, let me show that to everyone. I'm about to extend my daily capsule. Let me just put the sound on the game, because the sound you are hearing is from my JP account, the one I've been using to do the videos about the 9th anniversary. I will just be back in a couple of seconds. Okay, so here I am, and I'm going to use a very special stage to pass to rank 999. It is an event like it entered immediately here, because yesterday I was playing on my phone and I realized that, and I was like, shit, I'm not going to do that right away, because I want to do it on video. And so I'm not sure if you have done exactly the same as me, but so many times I was like passing the 400. I was at 400 until next rank, or 200 until next rank, and I use BPAN limit attempt event, and it was without a doubt this one, the one I used the most in a time where we didn't have meat and so on. And so at the time I used that event. Obviously that I used this event obviously to also link leveling my teams. I'm going to show you in a couple of minutes how my box is organized, and so this will be the team I'll be using to do so. And I remember the first time I tried this event and I was like, wow, this is strange. Who is this? How is it possible that BPAN cannot be killed? I didn't understand that that event at first, obviously, and so it was like crazy to see that and to try to beat her, to say, okay, let me put, and then okay, now this is it, I'm going to beat her, and then oh, what is it? 130. How much turn does she have where she can tank like this? And then I realized no, it was impossible to kill her. I reckon that even when we have the phone phone funny business with the plane, the plane problem, I don't recall that it was possible to beat her. And so, okay, she's on a tight schedule, she had to leave. But then, guys, now, and I use always to go through that route because I wanted to have as many, namely awakening medals. It was important at the time when we struggle for resource to awaken characters. And so many times I saw this exact image, this loading, and then when I finally got the level up, and now here it is, I am now rank 999, maximum stamina increased to 366. Okay, that was a very important part, in my opinion, of why I was ranking up to the game. So I finally did it. It's a strange sensation. I never thought when I started the game that I would reach such rank. This is really cool. Yeah, this is really cool. So let me also show you my profile. It makes a lot of sense that I showed you my profile. So nowadays I'm a little bit over 3 million in my power level. Obviously most of it because of hidden potential node, but obviously link skill at max level, a lot of dams, stage clear. And why is my favorite character this card? Because I'm a Gogeta fan. As I mentioned in previous video, Gogeta, first time I saw Gogeta against Janemba, it was only comparable to the first time I saw Son Goku transforming into Super Saiyan Son Goku against Frieza. It was like also one of those moments. Those are like two of the big moments for me in this franchise. It was so cool, and Gogeta was the way he handled Janemba, the difficulty that Goku had and Vegeta had. Goku was impossible to do anything with Super Saiyan 3 that at the time felt so powerful. I thought it was so powerful, and then when they transformed into Gogeta, the coolness of him, I am nor Kakarot nor Vegeta. something different. It was like so unbelievably cool, and so that's why this is my favorite card in the game. And although because I really like obviously Blue Gogeta, it doesn't feel the same. I'm not sure why, but the original, the OG Super Saiyan Gogeta feels even special for me. So that's my preferred card in the game, and I'm really looking forward to their EZA, which I know will come pretty soon. Although when you see the kind of character that I use most, it will be surprised to see that Gogeta do not do not appear on the. For a long time it was obviously Broly because of World Tournament, and Jacko obviously also because of World Tournament. So, but now recently I just saw that Super Saiyan Goku is the card that I've been using the most. Next, it is Vegito, and as you can see, you only see Gogeta very down the base. It's really strange. Super Gogeta. Here it is. Like this was one of the first card I chased to have, and it's only right here. Maybe it's the reason they need to do so. This is also the kind of events that I've been doing. A lot of quests, obviously, story events, Dokkan events, challenge events. So this is what I've been doing. And I just want, before I finish this video, I want to show you a little bit of my box. Wow, that's a lot of stamina. That will be, I'll need to use it right away. Okay, so when I show this, this is I've been doing. Yeah, I'm a very, for me it's very important that I don't use resource. So I've been doing those guys to do turtles, and so this is the way I handle my box. So I obviously some of them are still with no tags. Then I have what I call the AAA units. Those are the ones that normally I know that have a very strong purpose in some kind of fashion, in some kind of teams. Now I have 118 unit that I consider to be AAA. So those are the units that I know that fit some kind of purpose. Those are the units that I know that I can be used in a lot of events, that have some kind of capacity, that really excel in some way or fashion. Then I have what I call the A units. Those are the ones that can have specific spots in specific teams, but normally those are not it is not the great spot to be. And then I have what I call B and C, which are like either unit that I'm going to save just because, for example, because I have those guys Rainbow, but I want to keep an SSR and TUR unit of them. For example, these guys I have it like in the TUR unit, or really unit that I don't use a lot, that have some flaws, that are waiting to have their EZA. Then sometimes I have that problem where I forgot to change unit that, for example, are no longer B and C, and then they are maybe, now they are like maybe AAA or A, and then I try to change that. Then I also use use this list to tag the type leaders again, that have type leaders more than 19%. Maybe we need to change that. And also category leader more than 120. This is for me very useful when I don't recall which one are the type leaders, and I want to do battlefield. And then I had this one for the category. This one was one that I was using for link level 10 units, so unit that had already link level. But as you know, now we have that solution. We have this right over here, so it's a lot easier to do. And then I have those units that are the link up priority. So this is the links that I use. And then I have, as you can see, a lot of resource. I'm going almost on Kai's, almost with almost 2000. So that's why I've been always trying to save those. It was at the beginning of the game I was struggling sometimes because of Kai's, but this is no longer the case. Then the way I organize also teams, so I have like a first, this is the teams that I've been using for some kind of video, some kind of showcasing. Normally the first and the second are the one I've been using to some kind. This was, for example, when I was doing for Vegito, then here it was when I was doing for LR Int Trio, and then I have a lot of teams, a lot of different teams that I can use in specific occasion. And then on the last slot I've been doing the link leveling of some unit. Then once they reach link level 9, and I might be using the events to get them to link level 10. This is the one that I use. Then obviously the world tournament teams I've been using. This is the team I've been using on the world tournament nowadays. So this is also one of the things I've been doing. And I was trying to think about a thing that it's to know. I'm not sure about. Let me see where I can do this. Just a moment. Yeah, this was one of the things that I was curious about, to see how many LRs do I not own. So those ones are the two recent ones which I didn't even try to summon for them. Exactly the same to this Goku, this Spirit Bomb Goku is one that I didn't want to summon for, but then I'm not sure if there's any LR from the past that I don't have. I think I have. Ooh! I don't have this guy. Why? What the hell? Not sure why. Okay. I need to see why I don't have this guy, this LR. And so, as you can see, I have most of the LRs in the games. I also don't have this one. This one I know why. Okay, I need to do it. Yeah, of course, obviously, I know why. I still need to do that. Okay. And then, as you can see, I'm trying to see if there's anyone else that I don't have as an LR from the past, but I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, those are the ones that brought me seriously onto the game. Yeah. And also this guy, okay. Also, let me also that's a lot of units. Maybe I need to do the other way around. Sorry. Okay, so those ones were some of the first unit that I got onto the game. Vegito was one important one, obviously. This guy, obviously, at the time it was like a really cool unit, and so that was like that brings back some memories about the first Kamehame, like we call them, and the first time I summoned from units, and it was really cool. Like I mentioned, UI Goku. At the time, my son was the one to have in his account to have int Gogeta. It took me a lot of time to get to have Gogeta, and as you can see, so yeah, this is the way things have been done. I got obviously this guy before, and then here it is. It was during the 3rd anniversary. I remember to have made a summoning where I have one of them, one of these, and one of these, and it was like, whoa, what is this? This is so crazy. I took picture, I sent it to my son. He was like on vacation at the time with his granddad, and I would say, look, Afonso, who do I wreck? Who do I have? It was like crazy. Okay, guys, this has becoming a very long video. So finally, I got to rank 999. I'm really thankful to to Akira Toriyama. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing those videos, I wouldn't be playing this game if it wasn't for him. Obviously, I'm very grateful to my son. That was the person that presented me to the game, and it was him that influenced me to play it, and he's still playing with me. This is one of the many things that we do together, and it is very special. I have a very special bond with him. We have a very deep connection. I'm pretty sure that most parents, most kids feel that way about the bond of children, child and parent, but parent and child. In our case, it's a very strong one, and one of the things that helps us to keep every day that bond growing, that bond becoming even deeper, is Dragon Ball. We have a lot of things that we like together, we do together, but Dragon Ball is one of them. And I'm really grateful also for that, for Akira Toriyama to have put something so special into the world, something that helps me connecting with my kid. This is very special to me, and I'm very grateful also to all you guys that have been watching my videos. I don't do them, although in all the videos I ask you to like and to subscribe to the channel, and I would obviously be happy to grow the channel, but to be honest, I do that channel more for me, more about what I like in the game, not more about the kind of content that I think I like to see in other YouTubers, or the content that I don't see in other YouTubers that I think makes sense for me. It's also a way to keep on connecting to the game, to keep on playing the game, and I really like this part of having a channel. And until it makes sense, I will still doing at least one video per day. I'm trying that. I'm trying to do one video per day. To have really that deep connection with the game and with you guys, and I'm really thankful also to you guys about the way some of you comment my video. It's really cool to have that proximity to some of you, to talk a little bit about Dragon Ball, to talk about the battles that we are facing in this game. And like I mentioned, I'm really grateful about all of that. So this was it for the video, a very different video. I hope that you like this video. If you did, please leave like and subscribe to the channel. That will be highly appreciated, and I will see you in the next one.